Blast that shit back.
What's up, guys? Jonathan Belcher here. Just doing this quick video, real quick. First off, I want to say to subscribe to my channel, right? If you want to learn anything about the universe, if you want to learn more about God, you want to learn more about yourself, if you want to learn more about entrepreneurship, and you just really want to step into your power, and really just start to manifest whatever it is that your heart desire, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Share my videos, any videos that you think may be valuable to a friend or helpful to a friend who may be going through something in their life or about to get started in a business. So that's first and foremost of what I wanted to say. Now, please ignore if you hear the sound, like the sound of the cars driving by. Please just ignore that, because you might just hear some background noise because I'm just out running errands and I just decided to do this quick video. But anyway, yeah. So, how did I get here, right? So basically, I got to doing these YouTube videos, giving people value, talking about how you could become successful, bring whatever you want into fruition, right? So that's really what my purpose is. And I've been through a lot to have success in my business. I've been through a lot in life in general, just trying to figure out what works for me and what my strengths are. And I believe that you watching these videos, hopefully I can help you to find your strengths and find what your purpose is and what you're passionate about, so you can go at it on full attack and with full faith. Now, first and foremost, right, you see, we're all human beings, but I don't want you to think, like I always talk to you and I tell you what the 5 elements of the whole entire universe is, right? The 5 elements are energy, time, space, matter, and universal intelligence, right? But I don't want you going through life thinking that you're just a blob of matter, right? Because that's not true, right? You're matter, but there's a spirit within you. And when we go through this journey called life, your spirit is basically kind of borrowing this body. You're using this body to get out your goals. You're using your body to get out your purpose. You're using your body, literally your spirit is in your body for a temporary amount of time to accomplish and set your mind to whatever it is that you want to do to change the world, hopefully in a positive way, right? So I want you to know that you're more than just a blob of matter walking around. You're an actual spirit. There's real live energy within you, and you have to understand that if we're born, right, we come from somewhere, right? Of course, we come through our mother, right? Our mother gives birth and we come here on earth, and that's how we come here. But you got to realize that there's a divine connection that you have between you and the universe and God, right? And it's always weird to me when people just believe in the universe but they don't believe in God, right? Because without God there's no universe, and without universe there is really no God. So there has to be both, right? But I want you to realize that when we talk about, like in the Bible, there's a scripture that says that, discover the godly kingdom within you. And a lot of times we go through life looking at outside things, the exterior things, looking on the outside of us, looking for the answers. A lot of times I've been there in my life where we're looking outside. I was looking outside of myself in the past, right? I was looking outside of myself for the answers to life, for the keys to my business, for understanding my purpose, for understanding why I'm here. But really and truly, when you dig down deep, you're gonna find something special within yourself. And you don't wanna miss that. You don't wanna miss the greatness that's already within you, that's God-given. Sure, it may take some time to discover that. Sure, it may take some time to really sharpen and hone in on your talents and your gifts. But the main thing is that you actually discover your inner power, right? Because everything that you want to, anything that you touch can turn to gold as long as you have the faith and a constant positive attitude. Because the way the universe works is this, right? The universe is only receptive to what you focus on and what you give attention to. And you can choose to think bad thoughts. You can choose to give attention to bad things. You can choose to focus on negativity. But whatever you choose to focus on, the universe is just gonna say, okay, well, that's what this person wants, right? And even if you're thinking of something bad that you really don't want deep inside, the universe is still gonna give you that bad thing because you're so focused on it. Your mindset is so obsessed with that negativity that the universe has to prove that negativity and make it real to you. That's how the universe works. So I challenge you to start to choose to have faith in whatever decision that it is you're making in your life, right? Always go into your new business venture, for example, or that new job promotion, or if you just got a new job in general, right? Go into that job with a positive attitude, expecting that things are gonna go your way. Go into that job with faith and understanding that, look, I have what it takes to accomplish this because I'm more than just a blob of matter, right? You're more than just a blob of matter. You actually do matter, and there's a spirit within you that is receptive to greatness. You're here and you're destined for greatness, whether you may believe that or not. I'm telling you right now, you're here and you're destined for greatness, but you got to find the kingdom within, the godly kingdom that's within you, and pull that out of you. And everything that you start to touch will feel like it's going to turn to gold. But you got to have that positive mindset, because it's just like a boat, for example. When you see a boat in the ocean, and a boat is, you know, going about its way, or a ship or whatever, think about how it just sits on the water, right? And it just goes and it goes with the wave and it continues to go. The boat is on the water. Now, let's say there's negativity surrounding you, for example, in your life. Maybe somebody in your life is saying some negative things. Maybe you have a friend who's very discouraging, or a friend who's a hater, for example. You can't let none of that discourage you. The only way that stuff can discourage you is if you let it get on the inside of you. If you believe it to be true and you let it discourage you. That's the only way. If you accept what somebody else says that's negative, that's the only way that you can fall for it and basically be defeated by their word, because words are powerful. But you can have an ability where you don't let people's words, the things people say or the things people do, really tick you off and mess up your positive energy. Because just like I said with the boat, the only way a boat can sink is if the water from the outside of the boat gets inside of the boat. Once the water from the outside of the boat gets inside of the boat, now that boat is vulnerable to sink and anything can happen. Lives can be lost. You get what I'm saying? The boat will sink to the bottom, but that's only if the boat, there's a hole in the boat that allows the water to get in, which will cause a negative situation, and ultimately the boat is gonna sink. So that's just a metaphor to get you to realize that, look, you're a beautiful cruise ship, right? You can't let the surrounding negativity, if there's surrounding negativity around you, you can't let that take you off your game. You can't let that trick you out of your position. You got to know what you're here to do, and you got to get focused on what you're here to do and get serious. And anything that you want, you will just be able to command it at the drop of a dime in your life, right? Only if you gain the ability to tune out all the negative bullshit, right? Tune out all the negative things people got to say. Only be susceptible. Only focus on positivity. Only focus on positivity. Only focus on the good, right? Even if there may be things you don't necessarily agree with going on in your life right now, forget all that. Stay focused on the good, and what's going to happen is the universe is going to give you more of that good to prove to you that what you're thinking is right, because the universe has to give you what you're thinking. The universe has to give you what you're thinking. If you have faith in positivity, nothing but positive results has to happen in your life, right? And of course it takes practice and it takes development, but after a while you'll start to see things just falling into your lap. Things will just start going right, and your life is going to change. You're going to make the transformation you always wanted to make in your life, and you'll get to your goals much, much faster. So I just want to make this quick video for those of you who needed this message today. Please share the video, subscribe to my channel if you like these types of videos and you like this value that I'm sharing with you, and I'll be happy to share a lot more information with you as long as you stay subscribed and stuff like that. Now, this is Jonathan Belcher. I'm just gonna go over to the bank real quick, and then after that I'm gonna go to the supermarket, run some more errands, and then just pretty much relax for the rest of the day. I will see you later. Peace.